Okay, so very oddly, in 2016, around about that time before Trump came into office, I was taking a medieval studies class at the University of Oregon, and this is one of the books that I was exposed to and had to read. After a lifetime of being raised by a dad who was a narcissist and shoved the Old Testament down my throat. This is weird. It says, for Laura. Of course it would say for Laura. It was by Petrarch. My name's Laura. I like to play with names. Laura means victory. I'm obviously not Petrarch's Laura. I'm my parents' Laura. And so I made lots and lots of notes. This was way back before this pandemic started. And there's maps in here about the spread. And I'm looking at the news. And I did not vote for Trump because I believed that he might be the Antichrist when I saw his name and his personality. And trust me, I know my Bible really well. It's fallen apart. I am a Bible scholar. I have so many Bibles in my possession. I even have the Gospel according to the Simpsons. So this whole pandemic is a little bit familiar. I hear on the news that we're living in the Wild West. Well,
they were immediately
yes, we are.
With the 2008 recession when banks collapsed. Other economists reached further back to the 1997 Asian financial crisis, or the oil crisis.
That's my mom staring back at me.
Sparked by an
That's
Arab
her spirit.
embargo during a war with Israel, or the big one.
That's someone else's spirit staring back at me. Reminds me of Trump, sort of, but just a little angrier, I guess. Maybe a little grumpier. I'm not sure yet.
And out of it, fascism.
I prefer to dance,
and
I prefer comedy. I was drawn by my daughter. She's a great artist. She's a great artist.
Parker is a historian who specializes in the crash of 1929.
I love history.
Do you see parallels to
and
the Depression?
Metaphors.
Yes, it's the contagion.
And this right here is a fig tree root.
Always finds the vulnerabilities.
And here's a rock in the middle of the fig tree.
The economy is like a supercomputer.
Painted rock that I found at the Saturday market that happens to look like a coiled up snake, but magically also happens to have the same colors in it from a plate that I painted many, many years ago when I was first going through my divorce. This is like an altar. Perhaps this is a moment for which you have been created. That's what made me picture my little boy.
Nobel Prize winning economist.
That's just a sense of humor.
Is like most people in lockdown.
I miss my kids, all my wands. If I have the ability to wave a wand over people's lives. That one painting there is done by a 90-year-old woman who is a great artist that was given to me. Her name is Patty Kay. Tales Told in Holland. Bingo. B-I-N-G-O. A knight in shining armor. Bucket for fuckets. And also a sin offering for God. And some of my beautiful children. Not all of them, but my beautiful kids. And books. Homeschooling books with no kids to homeschool. But I already been there, done that.
That was easy.